So, it's finally time. We're almost at 900,000, and I'm glad I'm not going to miss it. And I can be a bit OCD and stop it right on 900,001. One thing I wish I kind of knew going into it though, the Primal Land floors do count towards the Adventurers Guild, so I think going for 2 mil will probably just swap over to that. Even though it's obviously a lot easier to get to 2 mil in the normal dungeon, I think going for the Primal dungeon is just better because it ticks off a few other things, for instance like grinding out the rest of the mythics. You'll probably end up with more gold. The keys are the only like situation that might be somewhat of a hassle. But either way, we can sort of plan around it and experiment with the Primal Lands progression instead. I think we're also near the janitor. Still a while. I think last time I checked it was like 3,000 or so. So hopefully this grind has done a fair bit. Warp. So about 200 floors left. I did also add the cooldown gem. Hasn't made a huge difference. It's added like 50 floors per hour. I also want to test out the warping. I think that's probably what we'll end up doing. Is just a whole bunch of testing with the Sword of Space and Time. So I want to see how exactly it works. I'm not sure if warping has a set distance. I think that one was 8. It was 86 to 94, wasn't it? So it was 8 floors. So I'm curious if the... Oh, we can see it, 16 to 28. So that was 12 floors. So it must have a range. Hopefully we see it one more time at least. But yeah, I just want to experiment with warping and seeing... 35? No, 47. So that time was even further. That was 15. Or 14. That one was 12. Okay, so it feels like 5 to 15 might be the range. We'll make it kind of hard to test out the Sword of Space and Time, but we'll play around with it. Because the big thing I want to see is if it's just crits on the character wielding the sword, or if it's crits on every character. We're going to skip it. Nope. Okay. So, I'm going to do it auto. Because I do want to be OCD. I was tempted to leave this off at... what's it called? 1 million floors. That should also be... So if we warp, it should be fine, this one. Let's do 95, 97-ish. 91. So that one's quite shorter. 4 for... Yep, cool. So it's 2 and 4. 2, 4. I don't want to warp. That doesn't really matter. I can just click through. Ambush is fine. If you want to taunt. But I don't think we'd lose to the janitor. And here we are. What is this floor? There's a boss and 4 enemies. I don't remember this being a thing. Shouldn't this be... This is a janitor? That was super confusing. Is this like a special floor because it's 900,000? Either way, we did it. Thank God. We can end on a nice round number. 24 hours, not too bad. I should have looked at the recipe. So, we need an Inmatic fragment. And I looked it up because obviously I'm at the point where I just want to get all these things, experiment with them, and then grind it out. And you get it from the 10k boss, which is what that weird Gorgon was, with the 5 knights. It's a 1 in 90 chance Item Find is not affected. So, realistically, you should have got one by the time you hit the 900th floor. So that's 90 of those bosses. Granted, you might have skipped a few bosses because of warping. So, I guess I can't be too disappointed, but we are slightly unlucky. We still have to grind our janitors. We're only at 5.5. So, I might just slow down progression. The other option that I could do is we just go to, was it 10 down, and we just cycle through the boss till we get one. Should be 90 times. I mean, we might as well. I mean, I can do this on permanents too. Then we might find a mythic. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I mean, it's not the end of the world. So yeah, so this special boss is apparently where we find the shard. That's a green bag, so I'm going to say that is not it. Auto off. Exit. Nope. I wonder how long this is going to take. We'll just high back. We'll swap over to Primal Lens. It's every 10,000, so the closest is... I should probably do it with the 900,000. Since it's a lot easier to get to. Unless... No, so I'd have to do 10,000 like that every time, or I could just grind. Ugh. I'm gonna do it. So I'm not too sure where the sound's gone. It's kind of just disappeared. So usually on my mixer, it's down here in the speakers, but there's only OBS and my browser. So I don't know how to unmute it. I'm going to have to reload the game. Obviously, to reload, I'd have to end the run anyway, so we'll just do our little discussion. So from adding this one space time, we've gone up 700 floors per hour. It's not as big of a jump as I would have hoped, but it's something at least, so it does help in the long run. We will just call this, see if we got any mythics, and yeah, I'm going to just try boss rush. Oh, we did, we got 3, so we got a new gem. Dungeon key chance, that's quite a good one. We did go negative on keys, so we did miss out on a few warps, so we will have to adjust that and try maybe 1 key bringer. We also got boost to magic attacks, I don't think is too great. Oh, actually, I wonder if that's enough to one-shot everything with the Glass Ward on boss rush. But to be honest, I think the Glass Ward animation is too slow from everything I've seen. Anyway, I'm going to restart the game, and hopefully the sound will be back, and we can give boss rush a quick go. So, for whatever reason, it did add it back to my sound mixer, but not unmuted, for whatever reason. So anyway, we'll hop in. Okay, so my understanding for boss rush is you want the Dark Lord, you want him in the 4th position so that he can back attack everything, and then the rest of the party is just sort of a mismatch. You want the Tavern Owner at the very least because he upgrades the clock, but then everyone else doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna, I don't know, I guess just whoever has the most trinket slots. Cool. How do I want to do this? Okay, I can look through stuff here, because there's a few things to consider. For one, the only big thing you want to get to is the Withering Cap, and that does also increase attack. This gives 5, this gives 10. So I guess it's better on the Dark Lord, because you might be able to get to crits. Okay, let's focus on him first. Okay, so the most damage is that, and then 3 rings. I don't have the crit relic, I have the crit damage relic, so it's a little bit off, because I know there's one that gives 100%. So at the very least, we're doing crit damage, attack, which probably just prism. Crit's still going to be way low. Yeah, it's only 86. It's not too bad, but yeah. So he's our main damage dealer. He's at 1,256. The only issue is he doesn't have a lot of HP. So I'm really worried about the longevity of the run. I almost feel like, well, it's not quicker. The safest call is to still run the blacksmith with taunt, and then just have everyone else defend. So if we were to run, probably be huntresses, because they have the most slots. I don't think there's any other weapons we need to really run. So you'd run something like this, I guess. It doesn't really matter. I know you do use slow stones to cut out the animation. I don't value slow stones that much, because you're losing a accessory slot just to make sure you get a back attack. We'll try it, because I just want to see the difference. Because this is the general gist, if I could find it. Do I only have 1 slow stone? Am I crazy? I guess I am. We will make some more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All I'll ever need. If you get the chef's attack high enough through gear, can he even have gear, or is he just accessories? I can't remember. Why are you? Because I know the chef has high speed as well, which would be better for the final boss, because then he can go first. But no. You can... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. Yeah, you can only equip armor, so we can't really get much attack damage from that. He's just at base 48, so he'd never do enough. A Blade Master maybe with the quick... What is it? Which one's the quick trigger? This one. 15 speed. Don't know if that will really help. Then he will help 2-shot the final boss. I guess this is what you want. We're not putting a slow stone on him because we want to taunt, and then we just need to cap out Withering. Right, so I think this is what we're going to try it with. So the blacksmith will taunt and cleanse, means he will take any damage the Good Lord or the final boss, the Crag Stomp. To be honest, there's not many he'd take, because the Dark Lord should be able to deal with everyone. My hope is the Dark Lady, I think it is, that deals AoE damage to the left side between the Huntress Reflection and Blacksmith Reflection should be enough. I do have one trinket slot left over at 90 Withering, so I could... what could I use? I don't think any of these really are impactful. There's no accessories with damage reflection, is there? I think I've crafted everything. What is this? There's damage reduction, I guess could be decent. Prevents enemy back attacks, eh. Prevents sleep and everything, eh. Yeah, there's nothing really too helpful. Having Owner's just there to give his passive buffs, so I don't have to worry about him. I guess just a mask for whatever reason. Blade Master's got the plus 15 speed, so for the final one, the Dark Lord should attack, then the Blade Master. I can't remember the comp I looked at in the notes Schlem gave me in the comment section, so I'll have to compare later on, but I think this is a good starting point. Obviously, I can't run it back to back. It's a bit annoying. I try it, and then if it doesn't work, if anything's messed up, I'm kind of in a pickle. So we'll just go over the Soda script to make sure. So the Blacksmith is going to taunt and defend. And then we should go the Dark Lord. Well, the Dark Lord's going to go before the Blacksmith anyway, actually. The only time he's going to get his taunt off is on when? He might not even get it off. The only time it would default is if he needs to cleanse the Dark Lord or the Blade Master because they don't outspeed. Actually, I'm not sure if the wraps do anything. Default attack should still be set from the Huntress. Yeah, enemy weakest default attacks, that's fine. I think we're just fine. Boruto's Taunt over Cleanse, fine too. Okay, we'll give it a whirl, we'll see how much better floor per hours are. That's all working. It does look like the Dark Lord will scale for quite a bit. It's really good. Flutterstorm. You're gonna... oh, you didn't use your second attack. That's fine too. Okay, so the final boss is the big thing. As long as it goes Dark Lord, Blade Master. Why did the Dark Lord not go? I'm a bit confused. Wow, that just ruined the whole run. Why? Why did he not go? That's really annoying. And I have to wait 2 hours. Alright, because the second phase just skips. The Stormbolt is fine, anything attacking the left side is fine. This Oblivion is the issue because the Dark Lord isn't HP. So you have to run the Mask on the Dark Lord. And then hopefully he just regens enough in time. The regen is only 6. I mean, he'll get above 1. It's not too bad. I mean, it's doable, obviously. It sucks that I lose to one little mistake. But it does look like this is the far better comp than Glass Warden. We're already at triple the floor per hours. But anyway, I guess I will just leave my mythic farm overnight. I still want to get Janda's up, so we'll just start at 1,000. Yeah, well, bit anticlimactic for this first one. What can we do? You're not pilfering. You're not... okay. I need to move the default attack down. Blow, Phantasmal Claw, and Pilfer. Not too bad. starting to run into the clunky mess of just keeping one script. So default attack just needs to go below Noxon and Pilfer. It's not too bad. And then I start the wrong spot. We probably progress, but I don't want to cap out. I would like to run up the clock. No, we'll just grind. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this overnight. And I guess we'll try boss rush again at the start of the next one. And then get back into just going for progression. Thanks for watching. See ya.